PFT Media.
What's up, my dudes? It's Billy D, and welcome to the Postmortem.
Shut up and sit down.
We are back and breaking into the top 20 today. I'm really sorry for the delay between episodes. I had an illness, just usual flu, and then I hurt my back. It was fucking weird and painful, super painful. I didn't feel like filming a show from down here, and I certainly didn't feel like filming a show while laying on the ground. I'm glad you all stuck with me through this. This has been a very difficult period, but we're through it. Almost to 2018 and ready to move on to the top 20. So enough cleaning house, let's just get right to it. At number 20, we have the unbelievable Kathryn Bigelow film Point Break. This is one of my all-time favorite movies. I can watch it at almost any point. It's fantastic. Surfing, bank robbing, great young Keanu, great young Patrick Swayze, fantastic Gary Busey performance. When was the last time anyone said that? And it's just a great action film, a great 90s action movie. One of the best action films ever made. Enough to warrant a spoof of it in the Edgar Wright comedy Hot Fuzz. What are you gonna do? You're gonna go out and see Point Break right now. Number 19. Number 19 is my favorite David Lynch film, and that's Wild at Heart. It is a bizarre crime, romance drama about a guy named Sailor and his girlfriend named Lulu, and Sailor and Lulu are like star-crossed lovers. So Sailor is played by Nicolas Cage, and he's in love with Lulu, who's played by Laura Dern. Laura Dern's mom, played by Diane Ladd, hates Nicolas Cage, hires a hitman to kill him so that he doesn't get mixed up in her daughter's life any longer. And then the hitman and Willem Dafoe's character rob a store. It's such a crazy, weird, dark movie. It's like the anti-Streets of Fire, where Streets of Fire is this like rock and roll fairy tale. Wild at Heart is like a rock and roll morality play, but where no one really learns a lesson. It's one of David Lynch's most sincere, straightforward films. And coming on the heels of something like Blue Velvet, it was really a pivot for him. And the ending left a lot of people questioning what his intentions were. I really just recommend you see it and go along for this wild, wild ride. Number 18. At number 18, we have the Andrei Tarkovsky film Solaris. This 1972 Soviet science fiction film. It is stunning, slow, very deliberately paced sci-fi movie. Steven Soderbergh remade it in the early 2000s with George Clooney, and it was really good. It's still really good because it's just a unique premise. The premise is that we found this extrasolar planet that has some unique geological properties. And that's kind of it. This is more of your classic kind of hard sci-fi that's more about actual science and philosophy than whiz-bang aliens and space battles and stuff like that. So you really have to put yourself in a certain mindset and be really open to what Solaris has to tell you. And don't be turned off by the 20-minute opening sequence of someone just driving a car through Russia. It lulls you into a nice place to have this film unfold in front of you. It shows you where this film was made and where it's coming from, so that you know exactly, okay, this is the space that everyone was in when they made this film. And it's fantastic. I highly recommend it. Number 17. Number 17 is a fantastic Robert Altman film, The Long Goodbye. This movie cemented Elliot Gould in my head as like an ultimate cinema badass. He's one of the 4 people to play the role of the private detective Philip Marlowe. And in The Long Goodbye, he just nails it. He nails this neurotic, chain-smoking, hard-boiled, wannabe tough guy, but not really a tough guy. He's just a lazy kind of dickhead. And he, stumbles ass backwards into this big mystery. It's, like a proto Big Lebowski. And it's got a great soundtrack with all these different variations on an original theme composed for the film. So there's like this soul version of a song called The Long Goodbye. There's a pop version of The Long Goodbye. There's even a part where he's walking around in a grocery store and the Muzak version of The Long Goodbye is playing in, the speakers overhead. So there's a lot of care put into this film. And then the mystery is actually really kind of clever and cool. Philip Marlowe's contacted by his old buddy Terry, and Terry's like, let's go to Mexico. And Philip's like, all right, I'm not doing anything anyway, I just gotta get food for my cat. And then like they get back from Mexico and the LAPD is like, we wanna talk to you about the death of your buddy's wife, the guy you just got back from Mexico with. We also don't know where he is, but his wife is dead. So we want to talk to you about this. And he's all like, he's such a good, grumbly, shitty guy. And that Elliot Gould just embodies this perfectly. This shabbily dressed, neurotic, just kind of jerk. Really, check out The Long Goodbye. You're gonna love it. Number 16. Number 16 is probably one of my favorite all-time Christmas movies, and that's Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon really doesn't need a whole lot of introductions. It's Mel Gibson, Danny Glover. I'm too old for this shit. It's fantastic. It's a great Christmas time noir, and it's a buddy cop movie. It really helps cement the rules of buddy cop films. It's something kind of magical about it, and I think that has to do with the Shane Black script that it's based on. It was rewritten a bunch of times, but that kind of great quippy banter, the layered mystery that really needs to be peeled back like an onion, those are all hallmarks of Shane Black's writing style. He's also written a bunch of other great action movies, and most of them are set during Christmas. He's gotten a chance to direct a couple, and that would be The Nice Guys, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and the ones that he wrote were Lethal Weapon, The Last Boy Scout, The Long Kiss Goodnight, and I think he did some script doctoring work on Predator, but I can't be sure of that. Nothing has been confirmed. But really, Shane Black is the genius behind Lethal Weapon. Don't be too old for that shit. Go check out Lethal Weapon. It's pretty fucking good. We are 15 away from number 1. This is, I don't know, like I really kind of didn't even know where this series was gonna go. Well, I knew where it was gonna go, but I didn't know what this process was gonna be like, and I'm thankful for you guys. So thank you. I hope you keep watching. I hope you keep commenting, liking. All the interaction you guys have given me has been fantastic. So please, keep it up. Let's set some goals for the new year, and let's hit them, all right? So remember, like, comment, subscribe, stay cool. I'm Billy D. There you are. Brooklyn's best coffee.
A PFT Media production.